the Chiang Mai arcade bus station. You have to forgive me if I'm not 100% on point for this vlog. I came down with a pretty heavy cold yesterday, and last night was pretty rough. Usually I would just pop a Codral. In Australia we have this cold and flu brand called Codral, and that usually clears me up, but they don't allow, what is it, pseudo-ephedrine over the counter. So yeah, we're on this other medication which is not as strong. But the reason why we're here is we are going to Chiang Rai this weekend. We just finished up the trio. For us is Valentine's Day, Denise's birthday, and my birthday, all within 3 days of each other consecutively. So when that happens, we like to go away for the weekend, sort of celebrate all three of those in the one go, and this weekend we're going to Chiang Rai. It's just a 3-hour bus ride, and then we'll be in Chiang Rai. Oh, that's right, we got the front seats. So this is the VIP bus, much more spacious and luxurious than the bus to Pai, that's for sure. Legroom, which we're using for the bags. How much did these tickets cost?
$2.58, which is about 10 Australian.
Per person, one way?
Yeah.
Check this out, we've got pastries and water. This is the VIP treatment right here. Just got off the bus. I'm feeling a lot better now after that extra 3 hours of recovery. Now we've got to find how to get to the hotel. Our plan is to hire bikes while we're in Chiang Rai, so we might as well get started straight away. There is a Bicky on the other side. It looks like we might just hire straight away for like 2 days, and then we can drive it straight back here for the bus back to Chiang Mai. Bad news with that one, no passport, no bike. Denise and I don't travel with our passports, only when we do need to use them, because it's just safer that way. But it sucks sometimes when they want to take your passport for bike rental. So we'll have to find another way to get to the hotel. So we just checked into the hotel. We're pretty happy with it. It's more spacious than we first anticipated. But one thing you'll notice in this vlog is, you might have noticed it already actually, is I'm gonna try and do it a little bit differently and do a bit more of a raw vlog. I've been getting like a lot of feedback recently that I need to be more raw, or these vlogs need to be more personal. I time the shots with the music and try and create this fast-paced vlog. I'm not sure whether that's the best way to do it anymore. So this week's vlog is gonna be more of a raw, unplanned vlog, and I want you guys to be honest with me. Let me know if you like it. So yeah, assuming we didn't get the bikes before, that is the port of call for now. Denise is just chilling out though for a little bit.
How do you spell taser?
Just walking out of the hug. Unfortunately, we still can't get a bike. Their contact there at the hotel doesn't have one available until tomorrow. So it looks like we're gonna go with our old friend the tuk-tuk into town. We're quite hungry, so we're thinking night bazaar and then whatever's after that. I have no idea. We've come pretty unplanned. I didn't check what the transport options were or much about Chiang Rai, so we're basically figuring it out as we go. But we know one thing, and that's we need to get fed. We're here at the food court of the Night Bazaar. It's a bit like a hawker center from like back Malaysia or Singapore. We've got some crispy pork and fried kale, green curry, and fried rice. We already got started on the fried rice. All of this is 190 baht. So we're going to dig in and explore the rest of the market.
พี่นึกว่าเธอเรียกร้องไปมองเห็นดวงดาวก็เปล่าสดใสพี่นึกว่าใจดวงเนตรของเธอพี่คอยปวดพาใจเธอลงรวนพรับ
Good morning, it's now Saturday. I'm feeling well rested and we're just having some complimentary breakfast here at the hotel. If you watch my other channel, Nomad Fit, you would know that I'm actually intermittent fasting at the moment, but seeming I'm sick and there's a free breakfast. Making an exception for this weekend. The plan for today is, of course, we got to check out the White Temple. That's the thing to see in Chiang Rai. But also there's this balloon festival happening, which should be pretty interesting. We don't know what time it starts or finishes, so we'll have to check at reception, but that should be pretty exciting as well. Just coincidence that it's happening this weekend, the weekend that we're here in Chiang Rai. But the one thing we got to do, which we haven't done yet, is get the bike still. So hopefully we can sort that out today at reception and get into it.
Auto?
Semi-automatic, right?
What does semi-automatic mean?
Semi have a gear.
Our journey to getting the ideal bike continues. The guy who brought our bike brought us a semi-automatic. I don't know how to drive manual, so we are gonna wait another hour for him to replace the bike, and then hopefully there won't be any issues with that one and we can get on the road.
Music play mode. Music play mode. Music play mode.
Alright, I've had it with this music play model shit. I'm going upstairs.
Seems to be mainly local tourists here actually, but it is interesting. I thought it was just this temple here, but there's also this white temple, and then there's obviously the really big statue just behind it as well. But yeah, it's very beautiful up here, very peaceful. We're up here in the mountains, so there's a very chill and spiritual feel up here. Just arrived at the famous White Temple. Couldn't come to Chiang Rai without seeing the #1 attraction. It's a little bit like IKEA coming through here. They try and direct the tourists in a specific route because there's just so many of them here. The unique feature of this place is the kind of creepy hands that come out and the different like faces and so much different detail in every inch of this whole building. It's a nice temple, but there's so many tourists here taking photos, taking selfies. It just kind of makes it that little bit less special when you're surrounded by 100 other people taking photos.
This is Denise here. Chris is just being a bit of a celebrity for some reason. There's like girls wanting to take photos with him, which is pretty funny.
Lunchtime. So this is khao soy, the dish of Northern Thailand. You've got some lime, onion, and what is it? Fermented something.
Like fermented vegetables.
Like fermented vegetables.
Like cabbage.
And just throw that in there. Get some lime in there. This dish is 50 baht here. reminds me of going back to a festival back home in Australia. There's a huge stage, plenty of alcohol being ready to be served, but it seems like we've come a bit early. Things haven't really quite kicked off yet, which makes sense because it is super hot and the sun is beaming down. So I got a feeling that the festivities don't start until it cools down later in the day. In terms of the balloons, we're still trying to figure out when that happens. That's what we mainly came to see. We're just catching some shade under this tree. The sun is so bright today. We heard that the balloons are coming from over there, but there's a group of people here, so this might be a good viewing point to catch the balloons when they do go off. Alright, we're hot and bothered and there's no balloons, so we're on the move. We're gonna find a waterfall and then maybe hit up the mall. Alright, here it is. What do you think, Denise? Worth the half an hour hike to get here? I think Denise is a bit taken aback by it.
Just packing up my things now. We are about to leave and get the bus back to Chiang Mai. This morning we just drove around for a little bit, got our money's worth with the bike and just explored Chiang Rai a little bit more of the inner city, see if we missed anything. But all in all, it seems like Chiang Rai is a little bit like a smaller version of Chiang Mai. They've got a night bazaar, they've got like a few tourist streets. One thing they don't have is a Niman-like area as far as I can tell. But all in all, we had a good time. Thanks Chiang Rai for having us. Like I said at the start of the vlog, I've taken it a bit slower on this one. I haven't edited it yet, so I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. So let me know if you liked it. But otherwise, thanks for watching. Be sure to hit subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.